Honorable Betty Amongin, our colleagues who have served diligently in ministry for some time, some of you up to 10 years, which is distinguished service. I'm sorry, my Lord, me, I'm a lawyer, I don't have the privilege of recognizing the justice of the court. My Lord, I want Right, Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister, I'm wishing you where you never know. Honorable Minister, to go in, first of all, don't go. Stay around, let's keep in touch with each other. Let's compare notes and see how we can take ourselves ahead. Same as all of you, we value your experience and exposure for this period you've been in this very area. This is a ministry of inclusion. All the people you see are people who are struggling to be included. You need to have this in mind, that all these left on their own would be nowhere. So the government of the Republic of Uganda cared to have them included, and they are very sensitive about their inclusion. For those of you who will be serving with us, please. For those of you who will be slightly better, will be serving with us, you know that you have a full obligation of making sure that these people are not only included, but seen to be included. So make sure that you cover that aspect without any excuses. The other point I want to raise is there is a great saying in the law, as my justices will confirm, that the technicalities of the law, I'm a lawyer, should never overshadow the motive that led the creation of the very law. I'm therefore saying, for some of you who regard yourselves as very technical, if you become technical to be useful to the running of the system, then you will become cumbersome. So I want to call on all of you to lighten up yourselves and be supportive to the general machine of running the ministry. I don't want to be asking questions and somebody tells me, oh, you know, from a technical point of view, we are all technical in our own way. So I would want that all these issues are put aside, be supportive, be collaborative, be available, and I'm not as formal as maybe your former minister has been. I'll call you at midnight and please receive the phone. It's not because I don't have sleep. I'm sure some of you think because of age. Some of us have sleep, but it is because there are things to attend to and they must be attended to. There are some ignored issues which reflect so terribly on your ministry. I can go to her gender violence. Children, where expatriated labor who you take outside, and it becomes just a public obligation to start speaking for them as if you don't exist. You must speak for them. This is not optional. You must come out earlier than later, give an explanation. I'm the one who is flashing these, to the ministers who are coming in. You can ask them, for us, we are working regardless of the handover. We already started working. It is about you to monitor every bit of this circumstance and keep us posted. Yes, you work for the system, and the system must be worked for. Please, let's not go into, oh, you know, I had somebody in one of the ministries, he was burying every weekend. So I asked him, are you becoming A plus or? Yes, weddings, I don't know what. Let's not start on a very rough note, but you must be able to perform. For example, I was telling the minister some defect I've detected here. Some affiliated units are so facilitated. I'm told you the core people are struggling with survival. That is loop-sided. You must find a way of putting it right. And Honorable Baram has told me this several times, that you don't have simple basics, and then the people you supervise are doing so well. There is a day we went, and therefore causing compromise, okay? Undergoing and negotiating yourself out of position just because you want to have some minimum. That one should be put correct, and it is the duty of everybody to put up proper papers, and we go and appeal to people who matter. That's my most known job. Once you lay yourself case, I'll get you ways of. Yes. The other issues I'm hearing. By the way, before I came here, I attended a youth meeting with. You can't be having public money being given to people to just expend the way they like. That's not possible. And to the extent that they really compromise people who occupy offices above them. I hope you understand what I mean in these cases. That people are given money for sharing. There's no public money for sharing. People must. This is one disease Dr. Mbonye removed from Ministry of Defense. Money in sacks. You remember Honorable Muro? Pesa kwa gunia. And he come and say, hey, you, I think, yes, you deserve this. No. If public money is being spent anywhere, it must be trackable and traceable. Yes, and by the people whose business it is. So there is nothing like, stipends and, it won't be. So please make sure this is streamlined. And although the outgoing minister, I'm not saying, the senior minister, outgoing, I want to erode it. Please remain ingoing. He was saying that the system is streamlined. My mind tells me this. From the literature I'm reading, I think you need to refine yourselves. If you think you are refined, you may have to find time and refine yourself. There's a lot of, from me being a professional, on the other end of things, for us, things in the forces are very streamlined. So we need to have this. We sit down as a grand team and we try to change some of these things and make sure people fall where they fall. Of course, we have interlinks with other ministries, but we shall also define what this interlink is all about. Plus the interlinks with these projects and so on. Some of your things are very interesting. A minister has no car, then a project does get 6 cars. It's so-called organization. It was from these complaints. People are saying, I come with the same person for a meeting. I'm a minister, I don't have a sufficient shot. Somebody has 6 cars following him. It doesn't matter who is giving these funds. We shall have to be very clear that, the rules apply. Yes, we shall have to make sure that the rules apply. And I want to support you to get you facilitation as long as you lay out clearly what you want to do with it.